kidding aside, do you think that they can actually match up against a team here in the Philippines?
Not at all. You guys are the best and you will win M7.
What?
BTR are the worst team in the world. They will not qualify.
He's going with a curse.
They will get knocked out day 2.
Okay.
100%. Yeah, Rora TL, they're gonna smash through everyone at M7. Philippines Grand Finals again.
So I think it's about time to talk to a person, one of the icons, in which is there right on your screens, Mirko, all the way from Indonesia.
Hello,
man, how's it going?
Hey man, I'm doing good. How about you guys? You know, we got a 1-1. It's looking pretty good. Wolf, Mr. BB.
Okay.
How you doing, bro?
Okay. No, this guy's my goat, and he's wearing a goated jersey. So this guy, you know, double is in the chat for Mirko.
Yeah, double is in the chat for Mirko. They're probably doing it right now in our stream and also in Mirko's stream. But hey, first things first, I want to ask you the question, Mirko. How is the playoffs looking like? The playoff picture looking like in MPL Indonesia? Is it something you like? Are you seeing clear winners already, like M7 ready teams that, you know, we're going to be expecting back there?
I think there's one team that we all know is going to make it. Then the second place, it really is just a battle of second place right now, all the way from the start of the season. The meta has changed a bit, so a lot of other teams have stepped up, mainly like Alter Ego, BTR, taking advantage of the early game meta and stomping their way through, even actually getting wins against the Titans, Onic. So yeah, one team for sure, I think, is Onic. Then the contenders, I think, will probably be, for me, BTR, best team in the world, Alter Ego, and Daewoo United. Those three, second place contenders for sure.
What do you think about the meta game? How different is MPL ID's hero meta compared to what you're seeing now in the playoffs for MPL Philippines, Mirko?
Dude, I gotta give it to you Filipinos, man. I didn't know you play marksman in the meta. Like, dang, dude. In Indo, we completely forgot about what marksmen actually are. We don't pick it up at all. There's no marksman. I don't think we've seen a single marksman in week 9. And the marksman we did get to see was like Brody. So that technically doesn't count. It's like just purely early game brawls everywhere. Even Xborg picked up more than the marksman. Dangerous Grass is amazing for us because we see most of the cheese picks there, like Helker Roam. And so far, we haven't seen that in MPL Philippines. So I'm hoping to see more Helker Roams or like some wacky roams like that Saber that you see on Dangerous Grass.
Dude, we're at Project Next anyway. I think if there's a patch that would unlock a wide variety of heroes, I think this is the patch to go for it. Yeah. So, you know, back then in Indonesia, you better tell the other coaches, your coach friends, that they can use, you know, more gold laners as marksmen as gold laners. Yeah. But yeah, going back to what you were saying a while ago, you mentioned that there was an, you know, quite a decisive winner for you, which is Onic ID. And I know it hurts for you to say that because you love BTR, but talk to me about this team right here. Talk to me about Onic ID. What makes them so strong? Is Skylar's addition that big of an advantage, that significant in making them a completely different team from what they were seasons ago?
Yeah, I think they were already contenders, you know, in MSC 2025. Honestly, really, I rated them highly. Unfortunately, they just got placed into semifinals against the best team at the time, TLPH. They just needed, I think, the late game factor, someone to carry them when they're behind. And unfortunately, I think Savero still needed a little bit more time. So they went for a very ready to fight, ready to play player, someone that's already built, someone who's already very, very mature in Skylar. And I think it's been great. Unfortunately, we haven't really seen Skylar shine that much in MPL ID, but that's not really his fault. I think the team just stomps through the early game a bit too much for us to actually see the gold lane get to late game. After the patch though, I do think there's a bit of a nerf onto Onic with Skylar still obviously still great on the marksman, but on the fighters, he hasn't really adapted that well. So yeah, a lot of other teams have exploited that. Alter Ego, BTR, they beat Onic through playing fighter gold and exploiting Skylar's very limited, as of right now, fighter gold lane heroes.
That's like 2 consecutive losses, right? So that means the Sky Kings do lead, but they're still the strongest out there.
Now, I do have one big question here for Mirko. Mr. Mirko, you've seen a lot of good players all throughout here the playoffs. But amongst all of the players that you've seen here in the MPL Philippines playoffs, who do you think has played the best MLBB game for the entirety of the playoffs that you've seen so far?
Bro, it's obvious.
Okay.
There are a lot of Teal Peach fans in the building. There are a lot of Aurora fans in the building. I don't want to curse their team here, Wolf. So should I actually answer or no?
Please answer.
Yeah, you gotta answer.
Yeah, gotta answer.
All right, you know, I'm just gonna say it. I think TLPH have looked super clean. Their drafts are amazing. Shout out to Coach RC. Big respect to that guy ever since he showed up at M6 with Falcon. And then, you know, obviously in TLPH, really good stuff. But the execution is on another level. That game earlier was clutch as heck from the boys.
Okay. All right. Do you think that a team like a BTR can actually match up against any team here in the Philippines? Because they are second seed anyways for MPL Indonesia, and I am actually impressed that there's a Filipino in BTR anyway, so we're okay, all right. But kidding aside, do you think that they can actually match up against a team here in the Philippines?
Not at all. You guys are the best and you will win M7.
What?
BTR are the worst team in the world. They will not qualify.
He's going with the curse.
They will get knocked out day 2.
Okay.
100%. Yeah, Rora TL, they're gonna smash through every one of them 7. Philippines Grand Finals again in Indo. Yes, sir.
Okay, I like the sound of that, but I don't feel so. It doesn't feel so comforting, you know. But hey, you're looking at the stats right now, with BTR quickly, right? What makes or what gives BTR the edge of hopefully winning that MPL ID championship? Because we're gonna be watching it too.
Yeah, gotta give a shout out to you Filipinos again, man, because Bam has been great. Eman, obviously, the Red Raider, he's phenomenal, man. He's the guy who started playing all these wacky gold laners that are now meta. You know, we just got to see Cho, gold lane from OHEB too. So shout out to Eman and Bam, but also just the entire coaching staff, Erpang and Barbosa, and mainly the XP lane. We had a great XP lane in previous seasons in Luke. Shogun though is different gravy for sure. Like, this guy is so clutch. He's got that mentality. Being a rookie, I didn't really expect him to do this much, but hey, he's been, I think, the XP that we've all been looking for in Indonesia. We've all been looking for a clutch guy in XP who can perform to the level of the other lanes. And unfortunately, in the last few M Series internationals, we've always lacked that XP lane pressure. Now we have Shogun. Again, shout outs to the Philippines because we have Kin for Dewa. That guy's great too.
Yeah, I agree. I think that will be your.
I just have one last question for Mirko.
Go ahead.
Mirko, will the richest Indonesian caster of MLBB treat us nasi padang when we go to Jakarta for M7?
That's a pretty good question.
It depends, Wolf. If the Muntan boss, aka Ocho Gahaba, aka Kaisam Yves no Pueto, comes to Indonesia.
Hey, I miss you, man.
He gave an Uno reverse card on you, man.
Yeah.
But hey, Mirko, it's nice talking to you again, man. We're so happy that you're streaming all of the games, and hopefully we see you soon, man. It's nice to be here with you again, and yeah. We'll see you then. Okay, thanks again, Mirko.
My goats will win M7. Thank you. See you guys. Goodbye. My goats! Beat your best team.
Before the broadcast even ended, right? Thanks again, Mirko. Hope you have a great day, man.